Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a really nice 15-minute yoga flow just to reset wherever you are in the day, or if you've just woken up, this will be a really good one just to get your body moving and feel really present where you are. I am James, this is a new yoga channel. I welcome you, this is for all levels, and yeah, join me on the journey to invite more mobility, strength and awareness into our lives. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to start just in a comfortable kneeling position. So just on your mat, whether you're on your mat or the ground, just finding a straight spine, and with your eyes shut, we're going to take 3 really deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, and last one. And exhale. And just bring your awareness to our contact with the ground beneath. And any sounds around you at the moment. Maybe the temperature of the air on your skin. Just bring that awareness back to the present. Good, and just slowly increasing the depth of the breath again, in through the nose and out through the nose. And maybe just taking this moment to set an intention for this practice, for the rest of the day. I'm going to intend to bring more awareness, more presence. Good, and then we're going to start by just coming down into a child's pose. So widen the knees to about hip width distance. And just sink your hips back to your heels, just reaching forward with your hands, and just allowing your body to sink into the ground. Just working here on keeping that breath nice and consistent, long. With every exhale, see if you can just sink a little bit further into the mat. And just notice how your body's feeling in this position. It's a great start just to open up through the shoulders, through the hips, through the lower back, where we all need a little bit more love and support and opening. Good. And then on a really long inhale, we're just going to slowly roll through the mat and then come onto our front and just lift up a little bit into a low cobra. So engaging through the glutes, through the legs, and just lifting here, lifting through the chest, through the chin. Good, and on the exhale, just going back into that child's pose. Working with the breath here, inhale, we come through on the mat back into that low cobra. And exhale back into our child's pose. Good, one more of these. Inhale forwards. And exhale, we're just going to come back up into our all fours now. So we want our shoulders over our wrists, knees, hips over our knees. There we go, we've got a good stable position here. Nice, and on the inhale, we're just going to take some cat-cow. So inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, the chin. And then exhale, we want to tuck the tailbone, really push through our hands and arch the upper back. Really push your upper back out as much as possible. Engage through the core. Good. And then inhale, we come back into lifting our chin, our tailbone, and exhale back. Really warming up the spine here, working with the breath. Good, one more of these, inhale. And exhale, back to neutral tabletop position. Good, so planting through all of our forelimbs here. We want to really engage that left hand in. Inhale, lift the right hand up to the sky. Really pull that right shoulder blade back to open the chest. And exhale, we're going to thread the needle through there. So reaching our right hand through and feeling that lovely stretch through our upper back. And just pushing with the left arm. Remember to focus on the breath. That's how we come back to our bodies, to the present moment when we're, our mind's always wanting to be in the future or past. How well can you bring it back to the present? That is the practice. Deep inhale and exhale here. Inhale, we reach that arm back up. And exhale, back down. Good. Now we plant the right hand. Inhale, left hand comes up. Open the chest. And then exhale, left arm under our bodies. This time we push with our right hand just to push our right shoulder back. And deep breathe here. Feel where you can feel this. See where you can feel this opening in your body. Great after waking up in the morning, or maybe you have a job where you're sitting a lot and our bodies are crying for this through the day. Good, deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach back up, and exhale, planting the hands. Good. Okay, so we're back in all fours. From here, we're just going to tuck the toes, lift the knees, and we're slowly going to go back into a very bent-kneed downward facing dog. So pushing back through the hands, just keeping very generous bend in the knees, really trying to open the back here. You can pedal that out with the hands straight, with the legs even straightening one knee at a time. Just seeing how that feels. Okay, and then just coming to a neutral downward dog, really pushing back there. Lift the left leg up. We're in three-legged dog here. And just bring that left foot forward, planted in between your hands. And we're coming into a low lunge. So we really want our left knee over our left foot here. Just engage through the hips, push forwards. Maybe just bring hands up here. Good, so this is gonna have a really nice stretch, kind of up through the side body, up the hip flexor, down the quad. Deep breathe here. Oh, it's very sunny here today, so yeah, don't know where you guys are. I'm in the UK. It's been crazy hot recently. Yeah, so, but it's very nice to be able to do yoga outside, I've got to say. Deep inhale. And then on the exhale, we're just going to plant our, oh, it's going to fly on my face. We plant our hands either side of our feet, foot, and then just on the exhale, just lengthening through that left leg. Now this can be a really deep stretch. So if it is in the morning, or if you're just feeling a bit stiff today, do not worry. Just keep a nice generous bend in that left knee. And from here, we'll work with the breath. So inhale, come forwards, bend the left knee. Exhale, back, lengthen. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, lengthen, and we're just going to hold here. Maybe your forehead can come down closer to the knee. And just deep breaths here. If it's difficult, just focus on the breath. And you'll be able to hold a little bit longer. And planting our right hand down. Inhale, whether you've got a straight left leg or not. Just lifting that left hand up to the sky, really opening through the chest. Looking up to our hands. Good, and then sweeping that back into our low lunge. And then exhale, hands come back down. And we step back into downward facing dog. Very good, onto the other side. So lifting the right leg up, three-legged dog. And bring it forward, we plant that right foot in between our hands up into our low lunge. Right knee over right foot, very good. Just connecting with that intention again for the day. What is your intention? Invite that in for your day. Just feeling as you breathe in, see if you can feel that opening up through the left upper body, those intercostal muscles, and feeling it also opening up that left hip flexor and up the thigh. On the exhale, hands plant down. We're just going to lengthen that right leg just wherever you can today. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale and hold. Maybe your forehead coming down to the knee. Deep breaths, and then planting our left hand next to our right foot, just reaching up with the right hand up to the sky, really reaching as high as you can and looking up. Good, and then swiveling that back through to the front. We're in our low lunge. Good, hands down, and we step back into our downward facing dog. So lifting back through the knees in our downward facing dog, just holding this for a couple of breaths. Really reaching those heels down to the ground. And next inhale, just taking some very slow steps to the front of the mat. Good, and just folding here. You can have a very generous bend in the knees if that's working for you today, or if feeling a little bit more flexible, maybe straight knees. I'm going to take my elbows and just rock side to side. And inhale, we're just going to flatten the back to halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll slowly up through the body. And reaching up to the sky. Good, hands down to heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and we'll step back into plank. We're just going to do a couple of these today just to really warm up the body, get a heart rate going up a little bit before we cool down. Exhale, just lower down, hover above the mat. Inhale, coming up into upward facing dog. Good, really feeling that opening through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, we step to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands down to the heart. One more of these. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And step back into plank and lower down into our chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise back up to standing, hands above. Exhale to heart, and just placing our hands onto our chest. Just reconnecting with that intention, with that presence. Do you feel more present, more aware now than you did 15 minutes ago? Just notice how that feels. Good, and inhale, reach our hands up. Exhale, we fold one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we'll step back into plank. And from here, we're just going to lower our knees, come back into our child's pose. So hips down at our feet. Take a couple of really deep breaths here, just closing up our practice. Now on the inhale, we'll just rise back up into our kneeling position. So you are of course welcome here to just stay there and do a little meditation if you would like to. Otherwise, feel free to get on with your day. But thank you for joining me today, guys. Well done on if this is your first yoga. I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe this will open up a new hobby of yours, which honestly, I think is just wonderful for bringing more awareness and strength and flexibility into your lives. And who doesn't need a bit of that, hey? So yeah, thank you for joining. And if you like this channel, if you like this class, then please consider hitting subscribe and join me in the next class. Okay, see you soon.